started off the last one. What I'm about to say is imperative to if you have a free mind, if you see the truth of what's going on, and it's just making you sick and exhausted spiritually and mentally and emotionally. But I know it's breaking your pockets because this is ridiculous. But I sit and I realize that we got to build an ecosystem of something different. And I cannot take you away from the noise of the world. But they not gonna make it, darling. It just not gonna happen. And if you got young black youth, y'all guard them children with your life. This is not a game. We're in a time where we do have to fight, but differently. We gotta use our mind. We gotta break their pockets because they think money is power. And I'm not white. I got white blood, but I can't talk because my white family wouldn't put up with this shit. They damn sure wouldn't have let them do it to other people, let alone sit up here and now it's time to be strong. And years of pretending strong. And now it's up on you. And we can't have hearts for people that do not have a mindset for themselves. This is not nothing to entertain. We're in danger. If they stand up to this man globally, where does that leave y'all? Think about it. This is sad. And I'm so sorry that the chickens have come home to roost, but this is it. Racism is a moral issue. And y'all gotta face that. But as far as our children, no. They're supposed to be resting. They're supposed to be saved. They're supposed to be using the art, the dance, and the skills. They're supposed to be building. They have to, and they gotta build with the ones who will. Nobody's trying to pull and convince anymore because y'all not gonna do it. At the boat, y'all talking about a year. That's 12 months. This is your life. Because of a choice people made. People are hungry. People are suffering. And do you understand the power of the pen now? It's all in the pen. It's all in the choices you made. And we're in a time to where our children, black children, are great thinkers because they had to watch us. They heard us. They watched us suffer. And we got a generation that says, blessed miracles and breakthroughs, blessed miracles and breakthroughs, who said, okay, we can make the dollar, not get the dollar. They want to produce. They want to work together and produce something. Give them an opportunity. Stop telling them about them and they. Y'all, this stuff been happening ever since immigrants came into this land. They just put a new word on it. They made capitalism popular. Do you know what capitalism is? To capitalize our black people bodies. Do you know the currency that you spend? Gold, that's a lie. It's been black human bodies. And now it's time to rest. It's all right. It's all right to let the house go to. It's all right to go to grandmama's house and fix her house. It's all right to plow the land and plant the seed. It's all right. We shouldn't have to suffer again. 500 fucking years for nothing. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you stand up, we're standing now without even moving. We're standing in rest saying, no, we won't work our bodies to death. No, we won't spend our money with you. And white skin America, we love y'all dearly. This is why it hurts so bad. This was in your heart. Is anybody getting it? It was in their heart. The illusion. We got a black president, half white and half black. But the white woman, y'all didn't see that? And then they don't have no line they draw. There's a line that you should say, no, I don't care if I can, I'm not crossing it. I don't care if they don't know no better. I'm not crossing it. They don't. It's over now. We're in a new earth. It's restoration. That's why it's being revealed. You got to start in the mirror. You got to. You got to unlearn. You got to start learning. And then do it for you. This is the beauty of this moment. You could be everything you ever. If you want to be Mary Dan Poppins, you could be Mary Poppins. If you want to be the candy lady, you can be what you're free. I know y'all don't understand what freedom look like, but it's not nobody telling you what to do. Ever since that man been in office, it's been anarchy. They're doing what they want to do. Go check if go read. Go read. Right now, everything he's doing in turmoil is chaos. Look what has been printed to do. Nothing. Most these people are doing this because they want to. They want to be evil. They want to abuse people. They want to hurt women. They want to hurt children. And I know that hurts, but it's the truth. And we're not weak for saying, you know what, we done. We cannot participate in it. We cannot fight a fight that's not ours anymore. Why is it ours? Why? You have white men who sat up there and made proudly, but now they're saying they discriminated against. Where? Where? You have a man that just sit up and told black young men and women, no, you need to apply for the service. We don't want to, like we want our children to go and die for them, to go and be treated bad when you get home. They're acting like they're doing us a favor by leaving us alone. No, at the vote, we said leave us alone because we knew what was coming for y'all. We knew you didn't care about yourself. We knew you wouldn't stand up for your women. We knew you wouldn't protect your children. We knew it. Y'all never had a justice. You had a justice in black people, justice in people of color, justice in support white person. But when it was time for that same system to stand up, and they got law students arguing, why? Y'all not offended? You don't want to get together and get them people out them places and get them positions because you know the rule of law is real, but y'all just want to pontificate. Y'all being played, baby. They wasting time. Evil cannot defeat you, but it can waste your time. Don't allow it. Be free. Look in the mirror. Say, look, I'm not going to allow myself to be abused. No, I'm not going to allow you to tickle my ear. Be human. These people are not in their humanity. They're dark-hearted. That's the first thing. You got to stop giving them credit. I'm sorry. That's not your mother abusing you and pimping you out. Allowing things to happen to you when you tell them. That's not. That's not your father abusing you, pimp you out loud. No. And stop letting people get away with it. Wrong is wrong. I don't care who you are. Wrong is wrong. Stop letting people trick you like it's two sides of evil. No, evil is evil. People who discussing it, no, what they're doing is playing on the mustard seed of your heart that you think is some goodness in them. No, it ain't. Goodness says I'm coming out of this. Goodness says show me and teach me. Goodness don't allow you to be crucified and know people are doing wrong. I'm sorry. It doesn't. Goodness don't blame it on the innocent. Goodness hold itself accountable. And that's in your humanity. I can't give y'all religion. Because to be religious is an actual action. To feed the hungry, help the poor, be a mother to the motherless. That's it. You could be an atheist and be religious. Did you know that? You cannot believe that there's an almighty and feed the hungry, help the poor, not do wrong to your fellow man. That's in your humanity. And y'all been hustled out of it. You have as a collective, you go to work, you made these people rich. And then I heard the kids say there should not be billionaires. I want to correct you. There's no problem with billionaires if your employees are millionaires and thousandaires. If you're a trillionaire and your employees, billionaires and thousandaires, if we are doing the right thing, honestly, and who trickled that? Who told y'all that? When the fruit falls off the top of the tree, it falls down and rottens on the ground. And only the seed that is planted brings up a new tree. Everything in this country works from the root up. When the work, because nobody wants to be poor in America. Nobody don't not want to work. They done indoctrinated y'all so bad that y'all think y'all machines. And have the nerve, the unmitigated gall after to give you illusion that you're supposed to work yourself to death, gonna present you with some computers that ain't finna do shit they say. And I don't care, y'all better stop playing with these people. They think that they can make a new age era slave. And the same thing happened with black folks, gonna happen with the intellect. That's pure intellect. And it's gonna get a hold of sooner or later. I'm being lied to. Now, what's happening now with black people? We realize we don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. We're not doing it out of anger. We're doing it out of self-preservation. Y'all won't get it. That is what you're allowing. You have racists in your midst who have dark hearts, who are abusers, liars, and thieves, and pedos, and da-da-da-da-da. And if you don't stop to learn why are they in our midst, how did we get here? Black America cannot help you because it puts us in danger. At the boat, we positioned ourselves. You know why? Because we knew they were after us. They have to look at us, the people that abused for 500 years who advanced and excelled. The young man who helped them with Project 2025 did a thesis on Black Americans. And it shocked me because he said that we were predictable. And I wondered, who do he know? And I looked, lacks and raccoons and something like. Y'all thought y'all were currying to their favor. If we just be nice to them, if we dress like them, if we talk proper, this, that, look what they had in their heart. And stop saying, oh, because of if a half black and half white man make you want to go back to racism, think about it. Does that make any logical sense? That wasn't it, darling. They've seen freedom, and freedom to a racist is not being able to rape, kill, steal, and destroy. They're evil. Freedom to a black raccoon, something like is, I won't have my position and I won't have my title. But look what happened. Y'all ain't got it no way. And our free generation, your fight is not on a battlefield like that. It's to keep your money in your pocket. It's to build an ecosystem that keeps you free. And you don't need permission. You don't. And y'all remember, if they don't follow the laws, what? Think about it. We're not brain screwed anymore. No. And we have a demand. Leave us alone. I have 3. Give us our inheritance with a decree. Why you did it, what the inheritance for, and how you not going to do it again. 2, hold everybody accountable. Our community justice will. 3, look, we are healing. No matter what happens, we're healing. And healing to them, they don't know how to. They've been pretending their whole life that they're righteous, and they're not. And it's in their face. They went as far, they was doing it in the house quietly to be a global fool. They're a global disgrace. And they won't stop. They killed a woman in the face. Wasn't her child, and they won't stop. Do you see what they did to her? That was a white lady. They said she was the demand. Are y'all fathoming what is really happening to y'all? And we're not going to do it. We're not going to be the shield. We're not going to keep getting. We said at the vote, leave us alone. Black America have not did nothing since that vote. But watch out. The people that you're, look, the one man, look what they did. That was so sad. And they thought they was doing something. In Minnesota, they helped that white guy. You see what he did? And you see what they did to the black guy? And what did Big Mama and Big Papa tell us? Don't go out there. They reaping. They're not gonna do anything. They listen to me. And young generation, you're not doing nothing wrong. It hurts. It is heartbreaking to see that your older generation. I've been through it. I've been through it from 14 to 53. And it hurts your heart. And you thought they wanted freedom. You thought that they wanted for the true kumbaya, but it was all for $1. It was all for $1. And now you have the power. Keep it in your pocket and save it. Take care of the hungry. Take care. Right now, the children in the foster care system and the elderly in the nursing home system need an ecosystem. There's people that don't have connection and people that have been left alone. See, there's so much to build. There's so much to, and you make the money. Don't beg nobody for no dollar. If you're black, your body is priceless. That was the first commodity, slavery, selling us. They had a price on us. And then they used us to produce and develop. Yeah. And you know what we got out of it? Our history erased. And some was never in slavery. Some lived in private villages. But they died hiding to be safe. Yeah, that's what we got out of it. And now we're not asking for anything. Leave us alone. If y'all gonna do if you really atone as an American white society, stand up against your racism, and then those three things must be done. If not, we're gonna keep our children safe. We're gonna turn the neighborhood, the hood back into the neighborhood. We're gonna make our village fireproof. Now, poor white, when you stand up, we got your back, but we can't. We got too much in our future. You don't see it right now? The global world is 93% of color. And we're in 2026 being stifled by an image that's not even ours. And they see it now. Keep your children safe. Teach them the truth. Your children do you know how bad it hurts your children to know that you lied to them and don't want them to know the truth? Do you see those children walking out of those white schools chanting black chants? The truth will come out. And it will hurt you more for lying. It'll hurt you more for not standing up for righteousness. And you won't be obsolete, but you will be a memory they will look at and say they one of them. That's the truth. Freedom. Freedom is self-control, self-accountability. Freedom is choosing righteousness and love, because there's no law in love. True freedom is being able to look in the mirror and say, I did all I can do. True freedom is standing in love and truth, not being ashamed or afraid. And for all the good you do, there's evil around you, baby. But guess what? Guess what? Put on your armor. It's your humanity. You won't allow them to do it to you, so you don't want it to happen to nobody else. You won't allow them to hurt you, so it won't hurt nobody else. It's your humanity, your empathy, the ability to see them and say, that could be me. That's your superpower. Baby, they hate when I tell y'all this. It's not biblically based, but you're higher than the angels. You just act like beasts. We all do. I know I did. I was horrible. I was a horrible kid. The devil had me out of place. I was saying the right thing. I was fighting for the right cause. I was doing it out of season. I was disrespecting the elders. Yes, I would cut my mouth. And then I got that cussing spirit. I'm 53 years old, just walking that mess out of me. People say, oh, you speak, but God said you better not be in no pulpit. You got blood on your hands. You talk crazy. He said, you gonna fight. And I'm glad I met my husband, my second husband. He said, you gonna do what God gonna tell you to do, blind, crippled, and crazy. So I just decided to do it now. And I'm telling you, the road ahead is wonderful. Really it is. Just get the darkness out of you. And don't put up with it for nobody else. Let me tell you something. You're losing no good thing. And God is going to prepare your tables in front of your enemies. And you going to eat right in front of them. Yeah. You going to hear the snares and they think they too good. I remember when they used to be in your abuser. Watch this now. Gonna look at you and they're going to be rented every day because you survived. That's how you beat them. Live and be free. You got to work it out, baby. Like me, I'm not easily offended because I was abused, talked too crazy, this, that, physical abuse. When I got out into the world, I started meeting a lot of youngsters who were sexually abused. That's when I was like, wait a minute. And God told me that's the silence. That's the one that could happen in your home, in your family, that they'll put on suits and not tell nobody. And then you'll be hurting and hurt other people. And look at it. I'm 53. There it is. Look how far they'll go, even though we know. See, there's nothing to be afraid of, honey. Get in position. Don't let the darkness be in you. Don't let a speck be in you. Get the toothpick or the whatever in your eye. And I'm going to tell you something that helped me with Bible thumpers. If people didn't have a testimony, I didn't hear them. I couldn't. You don't know everybody in the world. It's some people really praising God. It's some people really grew up in healthy families. It's some people that don't like chaos. It's some people that don't like that glamour and that fame because guess what? It don't represent God. And now they're being proven true. And the people who've been pretending are put to shame. And look how sad they are. They'll blame it on the sheep. They'll blame it on the innocent. Yeah. You don't have to no more. It's freedom time. Take the chains off your mind. And if everybody be the whole you, guess what? There's no crack for the snake to get in the garden.